It's never been easier to become a millionaire than it is today. You can go on YouTube and you get all the top-notch sales, marketing, productivity, leadership information for free. Never been easier. Not back in the days of libraries where you had to go and search out a book. Never been easier. So why aren't more people successful? Hi, my name is Craig Ballantyne from Early to Rise, and I am gonna walk you through today why you need a coach, why it's the missing link in you getting to the next level, because you have all the information you need, so why aren't you taking the action that you need to take? If you're not on track with your goals, or if you haven't even set your goals, you have to watch this video because I'm gonna share with you exactly what a coach will do for you and exactly the 3 things that you must look for when you are hiring your coach. But first, what I wanna share with you is how I built my business. So I first built a 6-figure side hustle with my first coach, and then with my additional coaches after that, I built multi-7-figure businesses thanks to them. So the first business that I built was my turbulence training business. And I did this in a spare bedroom. I was just after I was a graduate student in university. I graduated, I became a personal trainer. I didn't want to be a personal trainer. So I started buying books and courses, and it made me a few $1,000s learning how to sell an information product online. But it wasn't until I hired my first coach, Tom Venuto, who had the 3 characteristics that helped me grow my business exponentially. I hired him. He showed me how to do a product launch. I did that product launch. I made more money in 3 days than I had in maybe the 3 years before that. And then that allowed me to go on and have a 15-year career selling workout programs from my computer, living the dream. It was absolutely amazing. And I was only able to do that because I hired my coach. And the problem is because today, all this information is available on YouTube or in courses. And you can sit there and consume information all day long. And if you're always consuming, you'll never build the blueprint that you need to go and succeed. You'll never have the treasure map that will get you the riches that you desire and that you deserve. So you need that coach to help you build that. You also need the coach to give you the accountability, to hold your feet to the fire. Because when I had my coaching with Tom, we met every week for an hour, and he would give me advice on what to do, and I had to have that done, and I didn't want to show up to the next call not having it done, so I had the accountability to follow through. And so that's where the coach comes in. And here's what a coach gives you. First of all, a coach gives you outside eyes. They can see you and how you perform. They can see your talents and skills and ability. They know where you are because of their expertise, and they can see the next step for you. It's much like when you are doing a workout at the gym, you can't see your form in a push-up. And so you might not have your arms in a proper position. You might be in a way that is gonna crank your neck and hurt your neck. It's only someone with outside eyes watching you perform that can correct you. And it's the same with coaching in your business. You give them the information and they're gonna help you. The other thing is that they are emotionally detached from your emotional problems. For example, when I'm coaching a lot of our clients in every industry, construction, real estate investing, online coaches, gym owners, real estate salespeople, copywriters, we see this from all the time. They have somebody that they hired a few years ago or a few months ago. They like them and they're emotionally attached to this person, even though that person is a poor performer, may even be a cancer in their business, and they just won't fire it, even though it's the obvious emotionally detached solution. And they can't see it. They can't see the next step in many cases because they're too in the weeds. They can't see the forest because of the trees, whatever analogy you want to use. But that's what a coach can do for you. The outside eyes is the first step. It is so important. The next thing is that a coach holds you to a higher standard. And this is an extension of the outside eyes. So when I meet you and you tell me your skills, your experience, and then I cross-reference you with all the other people that I've coached, I know based on your abilities and your intelligence where you should be. I know somebody who's started in the same situation as you and where they are today. And I'll be able to say to you, listen, you can actually do better than them. You're smarter than them, you have more experience, but you might not believe it. But that's my job, to hold you to a higher standard and to get you to believe in the higher standard, the higher standard that you are capable of. Back again to my personal training days, when somebody comes to me and says, hey, my goal is to do 10 push-ups, I look at them and go, listen, I've coached people who are in worse shape than you to get to 20 push-ups in half the time that you think it's gonna take you to get to 10 push-ups. I'm gonna hold you to a higher standard because I know what you are capable of. And that's what a good coach will do. The third thing that a good coach will do is they'll help you toss the head trash that's holding you back. And everybody has head trash when they're getting started. They have, my friend Bedros Keuilian used to say that people have the e-brake on. They might be a Ferrari engine. They might be really smart. They might be great looking. They might have experience, but for some reason they have a mental e-brake on them. And if you have a Ferrari with an e-brake on, it ain't gonna go very fast, even though it's capable of going very fast. So we have to get rid of that head trash. And we actually have a coach in our business, a guy named Gavin McHale, who is a mindset master. And he helps so many of our 6-figure and even our 7-figure entrepreneurs get over their head trash about their money mindset hangups. And so many money mindset hangups have held people back from making the money they desire and they deserve. And I don't want that to happen to you. The next thing that coaches do is they deliver exponential learning. So if you're out there reading books and studying courses, imagine how much more learning you will get if you're connected to a coach and his clients and a mastermind group who are all doing the same level of learning as you. And then they come together and they share that information. That's called exponential learning. So if I read 10 books per year and you read 10 books per year, and I have 50 people in my mastermind and they read 10 books per year, now you have the wisdom of 500 books in a year because you're connected into a group that is doing exponential learning. Most people totally ignore that. And they also ignore the other thing that comes with being part of a coaching tribe or community, which is the networking. A coach will see your blind spots, the areas in which you need help, and they will be able to go to their Rolodex, their network, and introduce you to people that will solve your problems fast. As Dan Sullivan and Ben Hardy wrote, it's who, not how. You don't have to go and learn how to do everything. Instead, you go to your coach and you say, I need somebody to do this for me. And we go and find the who to do the how for you. That's another part of coaching. That's the game changer, is being able to dip deep into the mastermind group and network and be able to find the solutions so that you aren't doing more work, but you are getting more results. There's a great quote from a guy named Roy H. Williams, and he said, a smart man makes a mistake, learns from it, and never makes the same mistake. But a wise man finds a smart man and learns from him how to avoid the mistake in the first place. And when you're in a mastermind group or when you're working with a coach, that coach or the mastermind group has either made all the mistakes or seen all the mistakes made and will help you avoid them. Because yes, I do believe that you need to fail forward and make those mistakes, but if you don't have to fail forward in order to go forward, and you can just skip the failing part and just go forward, why wouldn't you do that? There's gonna be plenty of other times where you're gonna have setbacks. You don't need to have every setback along the way. And coaching in a mastermind will help you do that. Now, the missing link, if we go all the way back to the fact that you have all this information at your fingertips, all the information in the world, everything you need to know is on YouTube. Everything from fixing a toilet to finding a wife, to making $1 million to writing a book, to losing weight. I've got videos on YouTube in the fitness industry that have been watched 8 million times. All the information is out there for free. So why are you taking more action with the information? It's because you don't have accountability. Remember I said when I had Tom as my first coach who helped me build the 6 figures, I had accountability to Tom. Tom and I would end the call. He'd say, you're going to do this. I'm going to do this. See you in a week. And I better show up with my work done because I knew Tom was going to have his work done. And that's what we do with our clients. We hold them accountable. Sometimes our clients get weekly accountability. Sometimes they get daily accountability. We call this the power of 3. There's 3 questions we ask some of our clients who are making a big transition or transformation. We ask them 3 questions daily and they have to reply back. Same questions every single day. You know, it might be like, did you get up on time? Did you go to bed on time? And did you avoid alcohol? You know, and this is for some of our clients who are trying to quit drinking and trying to get a better daily routine going. And they need to reply back and say, you know, how they did with each one of them. And if they messed up, they need to tell us why. And it's that accountability that gets them course corrected in order to be more successful going forward. So we will hold our clients accountable. And for most of our clients, they say this is one of the biggest things that separates our coaching program from every other coaching program they've ever been in. Most coaching programs is you get downloaded a whole bunch more information. There's maybe a Facebook community where you get to ask a few questions, and you might go to an event and then you're on your own until the next event. That's not how we do. Instead, we are holding you accountable. That ruthless accountability, that accountability is something you deeply do not want to disappoint, which is what our coaches provide, is what will help you move mountains in your life. Tom helped me get to 6 figures when I hired Bedros Keuilian as my coach, and I had accountability to a man, Bedros, that I deeply did not want to disappoint. And he helped me get into his network, and he helped me with improving my skill sets. That's when the millions of dollars started to come in, because I had the right coach at the right time. So finally, I will say that what you are looking for when you hire a coach is someone who has been there and done that and achieved what you want to achieve. Been there, done that, achieved what you wanted to achieve. So when I hired Tom was the #1 seller of fitness ebooks in the world at the time. So I went to Tom because he had been there and done that and achieved what I wanted to achieve. Bedros was a father, 7-figure business owner, and he had achieved what I wanted to achieve. Boom, perfect. Today, I own multiple 7-figure businesses. I'm a father. I work 35 hours per week or less. I got rid of all my anxiety. I'm still fit. I'm almost 50. I have achieved what a lot of people want to achieve. I've written 3 books. I'm on my 4th one right now. And so people come to me and to my coaching staff to achieve what we have achieved, because that's what they want. The second thing that you must look for in a coach is you must find someone who shares your morals and ethics. There was a lot of coaches available when I hired Tom, but there was a lot of people who were saying things that made me feel uneasy in my gut. They were promising riches, and maybe they would have got me rich, but it seems like they would have told me to do some things that I didn't want to do. But Tom shared my morals and ethics. He was well known. He had a great reputation. And that's what you need to find, is somebody who has a great reputation. I did my first coaching event in 2007. So it's been over 15 years of coaching. Over 250 of our clients have gone on to build 7-figure businesses, doing it the right way, being able to sleep at night. And that's why our reputation is so strong today. Then finally, the third thing is that they need to have proof or a track record. And they should be more than willing to connect you with other clients. The other day, I had a client who was like, listen, I just want to know if your coaching is going to get the results that I want. Will you let me speak to one of my clients? One of my clients from France spoke to this guy for 20 minutes, because that's what our clients are willing to do, because they know how it's changed their lives. And so, social proof, videos, testimonials, Facebook posts, all that sort of stuff. If you can't find it, well, it's probably not the right coach for you, but there should be plenty of that. So the proof of the track record shares your morals and ethics and has achieved what you want to achieve. So that's what you should look for when you're hiring a coach. And that's all the reasons that you need a coach. And that's a missing link from information to action on that information. You need to have the coach to bridge that gap and take you from where you are now to where you should be in business and in life. My name is Craig Ballantyne. I am the owner of Early to Rise Coaching, and we would love to help you. We were put on this earth to coach people to the next level. So if you're interested in learning more about our coaching and how it can help you, just drop the word coaching down in the comments below.